Hello everyone, welcome back to Semantic Hub. Today we are going to do chapter 1, that is nutrition in plant of class 7 science. Today we are going to do the part 1 of this chapter. Myself, Milan Pati. So let's begin. Let us see what are the learning objective of this chapter. At the end of the chapter, the pupil will able to define nutrient, recalls different nutrient and their function, learns about the mode of nutrition in plant, that is autotrophic and heterotrophic mode, explains photosynthesis process, lists condition essential for photosynthesis, states importance of photosynthesis, and learns about the different heterotrophic mode of nutrition in plant, that is parasite, insectivores, saprophytes, and symbiotic relationship. What are we going to learn in today's session? Today, the pupil will able to define nutrient, recalls the different nutrient and their functions, learns about mode of nutrition in plant, that is autotrophic mode and heterotrophic mode. All living organisms, whether we take example of a plant or animal, require food for their survival. But why do you think living organisms need this food? Let us recall what we have learned in our previous classes. We obtain different nutrients from different types of food. So, what are nutrients? The different components of food that are essential for healthy growth and maintenance of our body are termed as nutrients. These components are carbohydrate, fats, protein, vitamins, and minerals. These nutrients are essential as it helps organism to build a body, to grow, to repair the damaged part of their bodies. It also provides energy to carry out different life processes. So we know these nutrients are very essential for the living organism and their survival. How do plants get the food they need? We obtain food either from animals or plant source. But where do the plants get food from? Plants are known as producers because they provide energy for many other organisms. Plants cannot move very much. That is, they cannot perform locomotion like animals. So, how do they get food that they need? Do you think they go to the supermarket or to the market to buy the food for themselves like human beings? Certainly not. So let us see how plants obtain their nutrients. So nutrition in plant. Green plants are amazing because they actually make their own food. Green plants are the only living organisms that are able to do this. All other living organisms rely on plant because of the food that the plant makes. What is the name of the process by which plants make their own food? Yes, it is called photosynthesis, and we will learn about this later on. So let us see what are nutrition. The mode of taking food by an organism and its utilization in the body is called nutrition. There are two main modes of nutrition, or two main ways by which living organism takes food into their body. They are autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Let us see what is autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic word is a Greek word which is a combination of two words, auto and troph. Auto means self and troph means nourishment, and troph also means organism. Thus, the organism which makes their own food are called autotroph, such as green plant. The mode of nutrition in which organism can prepare their own food is called autotrophic mode of nutrition. Therefore, green plants are also known as producers. In this slide, you can see some of the pictures of the organism which can prepare their own food, or they are called autotroph. Some of the examples I've already mentioned, that plants and algae are the examples of the organism which obtain their nutrition from autotrophic mode. These are some of the examples of the algae. We have Chlamydomonas, Volvox, Spirogyra, which can prepare their own food just like green plant. Now let us see what is the meaning of term heterotrophic nutrition. Again, heterotrophic word is a combination of two words, hetero, which means different or other, and troph means organism. Thus, those organisms which obtain their food or depends on other organisms for nutrition are called heterotrophs, such as non-green plant, that is fungi, and other animals including human beings. Organisms which get their food directly or indirectly from plant are termed as heterotrophs. So plants are the main source of food to all the living organisms. That's why we call them as producers. So in this picture, we can see the plant which is the producer, which is also known as the autotroph. Some organisms feed directly on the plant. We term them as herbivores, whereas some organism eats the other organism, and we call these organisms as carnivores. And whereas there are some organisms which will obtain the food from both by eating plant as well as other animals, and those organisms we term them as omnivores. Here is an example of a herbivore, goat, and lion is an example of a carnivore, whereas human being is an example of omnivore. All this, whether we call herbivore, carnivore or omnivores, are heterotrophs. So let us compare both the mode of nutrition, autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition, this type of nutrition takes place basically in green plant. Algae is also an example of a plant because they are microscopic plants. Heterotrophic nutrition, in this type of nutrition takes place in non-green plant and other organisms, that is animals. Food in autotrophic nutrition, food is synthesized from raw materials by the process of photosynthesis, whereas in case of heterotrophic nutrition, food is obtained from either plant or animal cells. For autotrophic nutrition, solar energy is required as it is used in this process, whereas in heterotrophic nutrition, energy is produced in the body during the process. In autotrophic nutrition, digestive process is absent, whereas in heterotrophic nutrition, digestive process is present. It is found in green plant, blue-green algae, and autotrophic bacteria, whereas heterotrophic nutrition is found in non-green plant, that is fungi, other bacteria, and all the other animals. So let us summarize what we have learned in today's session. We have seen what are nutrients, then we have seen the different nutrient and the function, and we have also learned about the different mode of nutrition in plant, that is autotrophic and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Thank you.